What's up, NASCAR fans? Today we've got something that has absolutely set the racing world on fire. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the king of the Cup Series himself, just dropped a bombshell, and people are losing their minds right now. This got heated. Major disrespect. Buckle up, because we're diving straight into it. Before we go any further, let me ask you something. If NASCAR is more than just a sport to you, if you watch every race, follow every story, and live for this every week, then show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to NASCAR Nation News, and help us push toward 1,000 subscribers. If you want real, passionate NASCAR coverage, you're exactly where you belong. So here's the lowdown. Dale Jr., one of NASCAR's most respected voices, recently made some comments about none other than AJ Foyt. Yes, the legendary driver who's won everything from the Indy 500 to Le Mans, and said something that's shaking NASCAR to its core. Jr. argued that Foyt doesn't deserve a spot in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. And let me tell you folks, this isn't a small opinion. This is someone who literally grew up in NASCAR, lived it, raced it, and understands the history better than most of us ever will. Now, to put this in perspective, Foyt is basically a living legend in racing. He's done the Daytona 500, the Indy 500, Le Mans. The guy is basically a racing superhero. But Dale Jr. is drawing a line. He's saying, look, all of that is amazing, but it's not pure NASCAR. And that line has fans absolutely divided. During an interview, Jr. explained that while Foyt's overall racing career is incredible, in NASCAR specifically, he never dominated the Cup Series in the way other Hall of Famers did. Dale Jr. said that being in the Hall isn't about fame or accomplishments outside NASCAR, it's about impact on the sport itself. Think about that for a second. Dale Jr. is basically questioning the criteria for greatness in NASCAR. He's asking, should the Hall of Fame honor legends of racing in general, or should it strictly celebrate those who defined NASCAR? Man, the reactions on social media have been explosive. Some fans are agreeing with Dale Jr., saying things like, yeah, the Hall of Fame is for NASCAR legends. Foyt was great in other series, but he didn't leave his mark on Cup racing. And honestly, there's a valid argument there. NASCAR fans care about NASCAR dominance, period. But other fans are fuming. They're saying disrespect. Foyt is one of the GOATs. How can you say he doesn't belong? And this is exactly why this conversation is trending everywhere. It's not just a debate, it's a legacy war. People are taking sides. You've got Twitter threads blowing up, Reddit posts debating for hours. Even NASCAR analysts are weighing in. And the best part? There's no easy answer. This is one of those debates that makes you question what really counts as Hall of Fame worthy. So let's break down why Dale Jr. might be thinking this way. Basically, he's saying the Hall of Fame isn't a participation trophy. It's not about you raced and you're famous. It's about, did you change the sport? Did you define an era? Jr. is looking at Foyt's NASCAR stats, and yes, they're impressive. But compared to Cup legends like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt Sr., or even Jr. himself, they don't scream dominant force in NASCAR. That's the heart of his argument. And to be honest, it's a perspective a lot of diehard NASCAR fans get. If the Hall is about shaping NASCAR, then yes, maybe your wins elsewhere don't count the same way. Here's the thing. Foyt is a racing icon. No one's denying that. But Jr. is forcing fans to draw a line between racing greatness and NASCAR greatness. Can you be a legend overall but still not fit the Hall of Fame? That's the million-dollar question. And it's not just about stats, it's about influence. Dale Jr. is basically saying, who made NASCAR what it is today? Who really impacted the Cup Series? That's the bar he's measuring by, and by that standard, Foyt's Hall of Fame spot becomes questionable. The reactions, man, they are insane. People are calling it disrespectful, some are calling it blasphemy. And honestly, you can see why. Foyt is a household name. He's a multi-time champion in multiple series. And here comes Junior, one of NASCAR's most beloved figures, telling you not quite. Fans are arguing legacy versus contribution. Should the Hall of Fame reward raw talent and legend status across all motorsports, or should it focus strictly on NASCAR impact? It's a split that has been debated in quiet circles for years, but now Dale Jr. just made it front-page news. If NASCAR takes this conversation seriously, it could redefine Hall of Fame standards. Imagine future debates about who belongs and who doesn't. Could someone like Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart face similar scrutiny decades from now? Could we see a Hall of Fame that's more about NASCAR influence than overall racing glory? That's exactly the debate Dale Jr. has started, and that's why this story is trending. It's not just about Foyt, it's about the very soul of NASCAR history and recognition. Fans are taking sides, analysts are debating, and the sport itself is in a heated moment of reflection. Let's read a few fan reactions. Dale Jr. is right. Hall of Fame should be NASCAR-centric, not a participation medal for all racing. Disrespect. Foyt is racing royalty. End of story. I see both sides, but Dale Jr. makes a valid point about NASCAR-specific contributions. And this is just scratching the surface. The comment sections are on fire, and honestly, it's the kind of debate you don't see every day. So, here's where we land. Dale Earnhardt Jr. just shook the foundation of NASCAR opinions. He questioned the Hall of Fame credentials of one of racing's biggest legends, and now the fans are divided like never before. This isn't just drama. This is history in the making. Jr. isn't disrespecting Foyt personally. He's questioning what NASCAR greatness really means. And that is huge. Here's the kicker. Debates like this keep the sport alive. Fans engage, history is discussed, and legends are analyzed. That's exactly what Dale Jr. has done, sparked a conversation that will last for years. All right, NASCAR fans, now it's your turn. Do you agree with Dale Jr.? Should the Hall of Fame only include drivers who truly defined NASCAR? Or do legends like AJ Foyt deserve the honor no matter what? Sound off in the comments. I want to see your takes. Let me know in the comments. And if you love these wild NASCAR debates, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you do not want to miss the next bombshell story in racing. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep racing discussions hot, keep the opinions louder, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.